Last week, U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders convened a hearing with Nova Nordisk CEO. Now, Nova Nordisk, if you don't know, they are the pharmaceutical company that makes the popular weight loss drugs Wegovy and Ozempic. Now, the committee was trying to understand why drug prices for these popular weight loss drugs are much higher in the US versus in other countries. For example, you'll be surprised to know the average monthly cost for Wegovy and Ozempic in the US is $1,000 a month. In Europe and Canada, it's only about $6 per month. Now, remember, in one of my previous videos, I discussed PBMs. So PBMs stand for Pharmacy Benefit Managers. I'll put a link below to that. Well, Senator Bernie Sanders said that he basically received commitments from the top three PBMs, namely Caremark, Express Scripts, and Optum. They're the top three PBMs, that they would expand coverage and not hike rebate costs. However, it didn't seem that Nova Nordisk CEO was quite convinced, and he made no commitment really to lower the drug price for these weight loss drugs. So the jury's out on that. So you might be asking yourself now, why are drugs so expensive in America versus in other countries? Well, from my perspective, there's four main factors that I think play a big role here. Number one is the fact that in the United States, there's a lack of centralized price negotiations with pharma companies, whereas in other countries, the government actually directly negotiates with pharmaceutical manufacturers. Number two, in the US, pharma companies can set their own prices based really on market dynamics and what the market will bear. Number three, there's a greater patent protection in the United States for pharma companies, so they can maintain a greater exclusive market access for the drug for a longer period of time, usually more than a decade. And then finally, other countries usually have a national formulary, and that's a list of approved drugs with set prices that actually limit options for doctors and patients. So that's something to keep in mind too. In the US, you kind of pay a price for more options. So look, if you find this content useful, be sure to give us a thumbs up and comment below on the types of content that you want to hear more about. I'll talk to you guys soon.